When I was a child, my planet Krypton was dying. I was sent to Earth to protect my cousin. But my pod got knocked off course, and by the time I got here, my cousin had already grown up and become Superman. And so I hid my powers, until recently when an accident forced me to reveal myself to the world. To most people, I'm an assistant at Catco Worldwide Media. But in secret, I work with my adoptive sister for the DEO to protect my city from alien life and anyone else that means to cause it harm. I am Supergirl.
Wubba bubba booa, hello guys and welcome back to another review. Hope you liked that really fun intro. It was a little bit different to what I normally do and, you know, related to this. So let's just, obviously as you can see, it is the Supergirl from the Supergirl TV show. Obviously played by Melissa Benoist. Love the TV show. I've been waiting to get this figure for a long time. Went to Forbidden Planet the other day, saw it, then I went a few days after, saw it again. I really wanted it. I didn't have enough money. Amber kindly gave me £1 though, so that I could put it towards. It was £21.99 at Forbidden Planet. I had £20. I had £21. Amber kindly gave me the other £1. So yeah. Anyway, it's a really cool figure. Let's just take a look at the packaging. As you can see down there, we have the Supergirl TV show logo. It says Supergirl written there, as you guys can see. Obviously then there's the air there. Nice display window of her in it, which looks really cool. You got all the DC bloody choking hazards, obviously #1 in this wave. On the back, we have all the figures that are available in this wave, which we have Constantine, which is really cool. I wouldn't mind getting him, because he's a fantastic actor and he is just to become a series regular on DC Legends of Tomorrow. You've got Vixen, which looks nothing like the TV version of Vixen, but I believe that's the Vixen that was in Arrow. That's not the Vixen that's currently in, or was currently in, DC Legends of Tomorrow. And then obviously this Supergirl figure and Martian Manhunter. This figure, it does actually say down there, this figure was sculpted by Adam Ross and James Marzino. So without further ado, obviously there is the little Supergirl picture there of the figure. Just look at this figure. It is beautiful. The detail, the likeness to Melissa Benoist, it is amazing. Now you might think her hair looks really hard. It is actually really flimsy, which is good for articulation wise. Just look at the costume. It is so like the one that she wears. It does have a little bit of kind of glitter on it to make it sparkle, which I think is really cool. Obviously moving down, you have that red skirt that she wears in the TV show. I'm guessing they're supposed to be brown tights or skin tights, I don't know. And then she has those nice red boots which she wears in the TV show. Going to the back, of course, you have the classic suit that she has, not classic suit, classic cape that she wears in the TV show, which is really cool. And if we move down and actually look at her hands, you can actually see that her hands, I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but they're actually, her nails are actually painted white, which I think is really cool, and it's such a tiny detail. Now if I can just get the figure a little bit closer, and I can actually show you, you can actually see the texture that you see on the TV show on her suit, which I think is really, really cool. You can't really see it much there, but it is so cool how much she is like Melissa Benoist. And if I just show you just the hair, like the hair's probably a little bit dirtier than she is on the TV show. The eyebrows are there obviously to match, but it looks like her so much and I just love it. Now let's look at articulation. When it comes to articulation, Supergirl has it all. Her head moves, but is obviously slightly hindered by her hair, but not much. She can slightly move it up and down. Her arm can do the full 360, which is really cool, and then her hair moves. Her arm can do 90 at the elbow, but it's a bit stiff, this one, at the moment. She can do 360 at the bicep. Her hands can swivel 360, and she can also move them in and out. Waist articulation she doesn't really have. She can kick forward, and it's slightly injured by the skirt, but it is made of quite a flimsy rubber, so it's not as bad. She can kick back a little bit as well. She can do, she does actually have double jointed knees. I probably can only get one of these joints to actually bend at the moment, but she definitely has double jointed knees because you can see the two things there. And not only that, but she does also have ankle pivot, which does move up and down, which is really cool, as you guys can see here. So that's really good for poses. So poses wise, she is amazing. She's amazing in every way possible. I love her. Honestly, she's probably one of my favourite DC figures, and she's one of the ones that I've wanted since I knew it was coming out. And I love the Supergirl TV show. I was so happy it came back on Monday. So yeah, I'm so happy about that. Now, she does actually come with a few swappable hands, which you would have seen in the intro me using a few of her swappable hands. So if I just switch her arms around, and obviously she's in this pose at the moment, set off for flight and go shoom, and zoom off and go save whoever. Of course, these are fisted hands, so you could use these for her to fly. You could use these for her to be fighting. Obviously, the other hands that she has that are quite open, I think they're more for... she's not just relaxing, but she's quite tense, I guess. Or she's explaining something, I don't know. But these are probably the ones I'd have her with the most, I don't know. Just because then she's constantly ready to fly, constantly ready to fight. Probably her more casual ones, so she just kind of... She could have them just by her side, kind of just relaxing. Not really doing much, just kind of chilling out and... just doing her normal kind of thing where she's waiting for a mission. She hasn't quite got one yet. She's just kind of relaxing. So I definitely like that pose. That's about it for the figure itself. I would give it a 10 out of 10. I love it. Just to show you what else she comes with. It's sellotape to the box, but what it actually is, it's just... it is just a bit of an explanation, kind of instructions for how to swap their hands and things. I think it's pretty obvious how you swap hands, to be fair. It's not hard. It doesn't take a child genius. Now, one thing I will point out, which I always find fascinating about this, these figures are actually for ages 14 and up. I know kids younger than get them. The Doctor Who figures are for like 11 plus, I think, now. So... you know, but I love this Supergirl figure. She is amazing, and she is my favourite figure of all that I have so far. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like again, hope you enjoyed the intro and support it, please. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember to like, comment, and of course, subscribe.